for another chapter of Sailor Moon. This time, chapter 32 Three Guardians. So we finally see the three Guardians: Sailor Uranus, so Neptune, and Sailor Pluto. Then we see Chibi Uso run out to Pluto and hug her. And then we see Sailor Moon transform into Princess Serenity again. Then Sailor Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto say, "We are pleased to make your acquaintance, Princess Serenity, she who shall one day become our new queen." They all three explain who they are and what they're doing there. Apparently, Sailor Pluto has been given a new life and is missions to help with the other Guardian, help Sailor Uranus and Neptune find what they're looking for. So Pluto goes, "My princess, we are prepared to atone for our countless offenses in whatever manner you deem appropriate. However, please understand that it was all to protect you and this planet. Please forgive us." Sorry, guys. Hate when it does that. However, it seems we were too late. By the time we awakened completely and sensed the danger, they had already invaded. The new enemy has come, and they're afraid that this enemy is going to destroy the planet. They all say that they still can't with the other Guardians. And they say basically, "You're in our way." All the other Guardians are like, "What? It's too much for you people." Usagi goes, "This isn't true. That isn't true. We've been fighting all along. We're Sailor Guardians too." Sailor Neptune goes, "This is different than before. We have no idea what the true form of the Deathbusters are, and we don't know their extent to their invasion. Besides, defeating the ultimate enemy is beyond any of you. This is our jurisdiction." Sagi can't believe it. He says, "You're saying that we can't even help you? Princess, we must complete this mission smoothly and efficiently without wasting even a single moment." Sailor Jupiter goes, "What? You make it sound like drag you down." And then Sailor, I think Uranus says, "Now that we've left the academy, the enemy might sniff us out and come after us. Do you want to be put in that danger?" And then Sailor Uranus says, "Yes, we shall defeat the enemy. We shall defeat that one ourselves." Uranus goes, "Please don't make that face, Princess. We are not here to leave you dazed and confused. Princess Uranus is both male and female. She is a guardian who possesses the strength of both genders. The three of us possess special powers that you people don't have. Greater power than yours. Stronger items as well have been bestowed upon us. Leave it to us." "Wait," Momo-chan comes in. "So, just what kind of being is this great enemy? Is this enemy really that much more powerful, Prince?" And then Neptune goes, "Prince, and these strange items you're talking about, do you mean the three talismans that led to destruction? That destruction?" They talk about the deity destruction, and then Luna's reading the paper about Professor trying to remember his name. They're talking about I believe whatever. Moving on. They actually go into Usagi's dad's office because he's an editor for the editor in a magazine, and they get information on Professor Tomo. Sorry, that took me a while. Too longer than I thought. They get information on him about how he lost his wife and his daughter was gravely injured. He also he also traded a lot of his information secrets to pharmaceutical companies to get his money. So he's really, really rich and successful in that regard. Next, we see that the evil itself is talking to the. I'm tired since it's really late, so I'm out of it right now. The enemies are talking right now, and pretty much. Right now, it's the situation. They don't like the fact these sailor guardians are interfering, and Master Pharaoh 90 is not happy with the situation. And the last of the Witches 5 is planning to volunteers to do the final to take care of all the guardians, even the new ones. And forms a really smart plan that almost works. Next, we see that Chibiusa's friend Sailor Saturn calls her up. Horo-chan calls her up and asks her to come over. And she leaves. And Diane says, "Small lady is growing quite guardian-like, isn't she?" And then Luna goes, "It's true." And they've noticed that the weather is not improving, it's getting worse. So Chibiusa goes to Hoton-chan's house. Hoton-chan is having more experiments done, and we see her arm has a lot of it looks very disgusting, very nasty. Chibiusa sees this and runs. And Hoton falls to the ground, never one of their 6 spells. We see a flashback when she lost her mother. Then we see her in the bed, and she wakes up and says, "Papa, good morning, Hoto. Are you awake now? How do you feel?" And she apparently has veins coming out all over her body. She doesn't want anyone to find out about her secret, and the one friend she made, she might have just scared off. Suddenly her head starts to hurt again, and she's thinking about the 3 guardians. She says, "Are you the goddesses of death? Why are you looking at me with such pity in your eyes?" And then she throws something at them, but they were just holograms. They were just illusions in her mind, sorry. Chibiusa regrets what she did. She hopes she didn't hurt Hoto-chan. And she notices it starts to rain, that she starts to hail. And we see that Chibiusa's fallen to the ground, and Sailor and Usagi and Momo-chan help her come to her rescue. Sailor Uranus Neptune knows the black clouds, and then suddenly the enemy comes to them, the final of the witches, and launches an attack. All 3 of these Sailor Guardians, so Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, transform, and they begin to fight the enemy. And all sorts of hell is breaking loose in the city as everyone in town is attacking each other. And then Luna says, "Uranus and her group are fighting the enemy in the air above Mugazin." Can't pronounce her name. And then Sailor Jupiter says, "There's no need for us to help those stuck up." And then Usagi goes, "Let's go, everybody." And Venus goes, "Usagi, We have to save those three and this people of the town. Chibiusa, it's going to be really tough and dangerous battle, so stay here. Chibiusa's not happy about hearing that, and she asks Momo-chan to watch over Chibiusa. And while the situation's looking grim, the other guardians make their appearance. And the villain launches an attack which turns Sailor Venus, Sailor Mars, Sailor Mercury, and Sailor Jupiter against Sailor Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Saying stuff like, with the Sailor Guardians, Sailor Moon's Guardians saying, "So three think you can make fools of us? We're going to kill you." Usagi says for them to snap out of it. She launches her attack, but apparently there's this one enemy can split into two forms, and its power is turning the people's hate inside people's hearts, the deep hate in people's hearts against each other. So now we have guardians ready to kill each other. Oh, damn. All I could say is damn. Chibiusa says, "Everybody, you have to wake up. Don't fight each other. Now wake up." She launches the pink sugar heart attack, and Venus and Jupiter say, "Don't interfere," and they attack her. Damn. All the guardians are going at it. Usagi says for them to stop it. She says, "Stop it, all of you." And she realizes it's not working. So, Chibiusa, Tuxedo Mask, and Sailor Moon combined their hearts into one. And the Holy Grail is formed. And that's the end of the chapter. Damn. Well, it's getting... Oh, fucking A, that was a good chapter. Oh, wow. That was definitely a really strong chapter. Well written. Beautiful illustrations as always, but amazing chapter. And there's another one coming too. Oh, wow. That was a very good chapter. Anyways, so yeah, that was chapter 32. This is Ash. Thanks so long. I'm out. Good night.